everyone, and welcome to St. Mary Catholic School, beginning our 59th academic year. Welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Father Bellapidi. I'm the pastor here at St. Mary's Parish. Thank you very much for choosing St. Mary Catholic School for your child. What a wonderful school. Passionately Catholic, academic rigor, and socially in tune with the gospel of Jesus Christ. The gospel to love each other, to care for each other. And this building is a building not just made of brick and mortar, but it's living stones, our children guided by our faculty, our staff, and our administration as we partner with you, the parents of this school, the school that we all love, St. Mary Catholic School. Welcome everyone, come on in. We all got ready for this new year by making it, of course, COVID ready, clean, sanitized, and really beautiful. As you can see, the school is marked with love and affection and care. Of course, we have as our model our Blessed Mother, the Mother of Jesus. Always, she's that perfect disciple who guides us to her Son, who is the master teacher and teaches us really the gospel of love and care for one another as we educate our children. I want to introduce you to our principal, Mr. Philip Repko. It's our main office, our principal, Mr. Phil Repko.
Good evening, or afternoon. It's actually afternoon, but I know you're going to be seeing this in the evening. We would love to have welcomed you back to school in a more traditional, conventional fashion, where we meet with all the parents, you get to meet with all the teachers, and there's some camaraderie or some sense of community. Unfortunately, circumstances outside of our control have made that impossible. We're going to do the best that we possibly can to have teachers contact you directly. There will be video connections with your students and your parents to whatever extent we can. We do have a opening for a limited number of volunteers. We're trying to do set schedules so that will also help a bit. Things that you need to know at this particular point is that the conversation or the communication should start with the teacher. If circumstances arise where that teacher or the parent needs to contact the office, it would probably come to me most of the time. For routine, attendance issues, materials and resources issues, things like that, you should be prepared to talk to the lovely and talented Elizabeth Pastorius, the heart and soul of St. Mary's for the last 30 years.
Welcome to St. Mary's. I believe St. Mary's is the best school in the whole world. I love St. Mary's, and thank you for sending your students to St. Mary's. It's the best school in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that sometime soon we'll be able to open our doors to the full complement of parents and guests and friends of the St. Mary's Parish and school community. While we wait for that to happen, we ask for your patience and your kindness, and we thank you very much for all of your support. Have a good evening.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Welcome to my new office. I'm Suzette Moyer, and my title here at St. Mary's School is Director of Enrollment and Retention. So come on in, and I'll just tell you a couple of minutes about what my job description is. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the new families and the new students, and welcome to our returning students. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love and your constant prayers all through the summer. Well, this has been a very exciting summer for us. We have 45 new students right now in St. Mary's School, and that brought us 23 new families. So great, welcome, and I know you'll enjoy this wonderful, blessed year that we're having. Mom and Dad, what do I do? My job is to go out and welcome people into the school. You know, before we had this year of pandemic, I would take the school out and advertise the school. We would take our school to different festivals and pass out information, and promote our school. This year it's just going to be cut back a little bit, but next year we'll be out there promoting again. And our website is another positive way to put the word out. Mom and Dad, can I make a couple suggestions? If there is a problem in your class, or you're not a problem, but you need more information about this goings on of the academics, call your teacher up or email your teacher and have a phone conference. Because part of our new school uniform and daily uniform is our mask covering. And we all follow it very seriously. Students, faculty, staff. I'll just take this off for now. And if you really need some other clarification or some other concerns, please call Mr. Repko and set up an appointment to talk to him on the phone. That's the best way at this point for you to stay healthy and safe and to get probably more of a communication than just an email. Talking on the phone would be great. Mom and Dad, I have 2 favors to ask you. And that would be that this year you'll be getting 2 quick surveys to take. The first one is at mid-January, and it's called the Mid-Year Survey. Take that survey for us, please. Maybe it's 6 questions. Just tell us what we're doing great and where you would like us to maybe put a little bit of push into it. That would be great. At the end of the year, you're going to take another end-of-the-year survey, and just maybe 8 questions. And there you're going to, shout our good, what we were doing great this year. Again, put in some suggestions for next year. We read those. If you want a phone call and talk to me about other concerns during that summertime, I'm on the phone, returning your phone call, sitting down, talking about what we could do, what we didn't do, how we can improve it. So first of all, thank you for sending your children to us. Yesterday was glorious, seeing 1st and 4th grade running and sharing and swinging and separate swings and walking 6 feet distancing. And today when the children were walking and jumping out of the bus and the cars, happy, loving, safe distancing students. And I saw the smiles on all of your faces. Bye, see you at the end of the day. They're safe and happy with us. So thank you so much and God bless you. Bye.
Greetings and welcome to the 2021 school year. My name is Robert DeFinis and I am the board chair for our Parish School Board of Limited Jurisdiction. First, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for all of their hard work and effort this past summer. Because of you, we were able to open up and welcome our children back safely. I'd also like to take a brief moment and discuss a little bit about what the board actually does. The board is comprised of 11 members that sit on 5 different committees. It is through a shared governance model that we support the strategic, short and long-term goals of our parish school. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what we do and who we are, please visit the parish school website. And as always, feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns. We wish you a fantastic school year.
Hi, I'm Lisa Roberts, and I serve on the board of limited jurisdiction for St. Mary's School. I'm also the parish webmaster, and I am the director of strategic initiatives for Villa Maria Academy. In that role, as well as the role as finance chair for the board of limited jurisdiction, I work to create sustainable models for Catholic education. Along with my 11-member boards, we work to create a sustainable model that is fiscally sound and academically excellent. My team and I will be working with the Parish House and Mr. Repko to develop a budget over the next year that will provide a solid culture of care, Christ-centered learning, and academic excellence for our students. But there are challenges. This pandemic has caused some operational concerns, but also the invitation to think outside the box to solve some of our problems. The school budget relies heavily on tuition, and with tuition providing only 70% of the revenue to educate a child at St. Mary's, we fill the gap with donations, fundraisers, and parish subsidies. That is why it's so important for our families to participate in our school strategy. We are blessed in some ways to see enrollment increase for this coming school year, but also had to say goodbye to some of our St. Mary's families for some of the same reasons that brought these new families here. It is our position as a board to create and continue the great tradition of St. Mary's School. offering our children nothing but excellence with our faculty, our academics, our opportunities, and our extracurriculars. While we know this year will be challenging, we are committed to work through these financial concerns, and hopefully as a community, we'll be able to come out stronger after this pandemic. We will have fundraisers, and although they may look a little different than they have in the past, we are asking all families to participate to help us find the ways to fill the financial void that might be created in this uncertain time. Our board has moved from a task force reopening plan stance to a strategic planning initiative for the next year. And we'll be reaching out to families for their input and for their ideas. But for now, we welcome you back to school. And with Mr. Repko at the helm, we are sure that it's going to be an exciting school adventure ahead. Now our board stands ready to partner with our parish administration, our school administration, and our families to ensure the safety and success of all of our students.
My name is Mary Gounsworth. I'm the Coordinator of Religious Education and Principal of Prep here at St. Mary Parish. I want to welcome everyone back, welcome all the new students, the new teachers, and I know it's going to be a fantastic year. This year, to let you know, Prep will be held virtually. We decided that it was best for the safety of our students and to prevent any cross-contamination at the school that we would just have the classes be online. So just to alleviate any fears with that. First Holy Communion this year, we actually have two. Our current third graders will be making their First Holy Communion on October 17th at 6 o'clock in the evening. All practices will be conducted during the school hours, so you don't have to worry about that. Current second graders in Mrs. Tomko's class will receive the sacrament of First Holy Communion on May 2nd at 9 o'clock in the morning. Once again, all practices will be covered during the school hours, so you don't have to worry about that. For confirmation, preparation begins in 5th grade. Each child will receive a red binder with all the information that they would need to complete the program here at St. Mary's. 5th graders are required to do a rough draft of their saint reports, so now's a good time to start thinking about what saint you want to use for your confirmation name, and 2 acts of mercy. The acts of mercy are usually broken down in a community level, a parish level, and a home level. With COVID, it may be impossible to do a community or a parish act of mercy. As long as they do 2, it could be something in the home, it could be something at grandma's house, they're helping with cleaning an attic or something like that. I'm okay with having 2 home acts of mercy for this year, just because of the situation that we're in. For 6th grade, they will have to complete the saint report, give me the final copy, that'll be turned in through the teachers. All of these will be turned into the teachers and then they come to me. They will finish another act of mercy. Once again, if they've already done the home act of mercy, they can do it again, just because of the current situation, because it's really going to be hard to find acts of mercy that they can do out in the community or in our parish. For confirmation, our current 8th grade students were supposed to receive confirmation back in April. As we all know, COVID changed that. Right now, the current date is on November 28th at 10 a.m. with Bishop Senior presiding. Same bishop, just a different time. Practices were sent out in May, the schedule. We're going as if everything is just moving full steam ahead, but if there's any changes with anything, I will let you know. Our current 7th graders will be receiving their sacrament of confirmation on April 24th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So this year, the 8th graders are at 10 in the morning, but the 7th graders will be 1 p.m. in the afternoon on April 24th. That will be a similar thing. I'll be sending out what practices we have, and we're going ahead as if everything's going to be just this swimmingly. So I just want to thank you all for your patience, your cooperation, and I want you guys and the kids to have the best school year possible, and I appreciate the time to talk to you today. Have a wonderful day.
Good evening. Welcome back to all of our families, and for all of our new families, welcome to St. Mary's. My name is Sandy Olzinski. I'm the Parish Office Secretary down in the Parish Office Center. I'm also the Safe Environment Coordinator for the entire St. Mary Parish. So that encompasses both the Parish Office Center, parish volunteers, school faculty, and staff. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit about safe environment clearances for those who wish to volunteer to help at St. Mary's School. So for those of you who have volunteered in the past, if you needed to update your clearances, I sent you an email in June so that you would have them ready for the school year. So if you have not given them back to me yet, they are due in now. You will not be able to enter the school and volunteer until I have your updated clearances on file. Badges will be made once I have all of your clearances in and they are all good. And then Ms. Beth will have your badge. If you have any questions about that, you can just give me a call. For those new parents who are not used to volunteering here or have not volunteered previously at your old school, the clearances that you will need are your Pennsylvania criminal background check, your Pennsylvania child abuse clearance, a disclosure statement. You will need Virtus Protecting God's Children Part 1 training class. You will need a mandated reporter training through the Archdiocese of Philadelphia, and that's an online course. And then there's a signature form for our mandated reporter acknowledgement form. All of those would be due in to me. The clearances would have to be dated within the past 5 years in order for you to be cleared to volunteer. Again, we do have a badge system here at St. Mary's School, so you are not allowed into the school building to volunteer until you have a badge made up. And Miss Beth keeps all those badges. So when you come in, you will get your badge from Miss Beth at the desk. And then when you are done volunteering for that day, you will return the badge to Miss Beth. This way the badges stay in the school and it's a more controlled environment, and we're making sure that we are not having any cross-contamination coming into the school. So if you have any questions at all about the clearances you might need, clearances you already have on file, things you might need to update, anything at all, please feel free to give me a call down at the Parish Office Center. Thanks so much and have a great year.
Good evening, and thank you, parents, for attending what we hope is the first ever and only virtual back to school night. We hope that you have enjoyed your tour, as it were, and we invite you to continue by visiting the school website. On the third template, you will see a back to school banner. We'd like you to click on that or push that button, please, and underneath that tab will be a list of all of the teachers that your students may have encountered or will encounter this year. Each banner has been dedicated to that teacher's assignments and classes, so you can easily toggle through multiple children, multiple teachers, and cover all your bases. In the future, if you have questions or concerns, please call Miss Elizabeth Pastorius or myself at the 610-287-7757 number, or you can obviously email us at any time. Thank you, and we really appreciate your time.